Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Matt, and I'm in the kitchen today. And since I'm off until after New Year's from work and everything like that with a nice vacation, and I had nothing to do with the house, I figured I would help Nicole out today, and I'm making cookies today. And the cookies that I'm making today are from the Food Network. And you can see it right here. They are the chocolate gooey butter cookies. Now, it would help a lot if you knew how to read backwards and stuff like that, but, you know, pretty easy recipe, what Nicole said. What I'm doing right now, right here, is that I'm beating together butter and cream cheese, because I love butter and I love cream cheese. And what the recipe calls for is to beat this until it's smooth, or that's what she said. So I'm kind of doing a good job here. You can kind of see what's going on in here, this whole thing. That looks pretty damn smooth to me. Or as in Beavis and Butthead when they go, damn, we're smooth. So I think I'm just about done beating this. And now we're going to move on to step 2 of the process. Alright, as you can see, the butter and cream cheese are nicely beaten. These are the other ingredients that I'll be using. A nice pre-made box of Betty Crocker's Super Moist Cake Mix, some vanilla, some confectioner's sugar at the very end, and the next step is that I need to beat in an egg into this mixture right here. So I'm trying to do this with one hand, 'cause I got mad skills, yo. There you go, finally got it open. Now, many people ask, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, what I'm going to ask is, what came first, the beaten cream cheese and butter or the cracked egg? So I'm going to try and crack this egg here. So let's see if I can be good with one hand. Oop. Look at that. How about that for some mad skill? Oh, damn it. Don't you hate when that happens? I do. Alright, so join me for a second while I beat this egg. Alright, well, I'm back again, and as you saw in the last one, I have my egg in the bowl, and I'm going to start beating it. Now, this is probably the easiest part of the entire mixture, I would think. Oh, I hope that's the way it's supposed to look. Looks a little crappy. Let's go to my handy-dandy instructions that I'm supposed to follow. Alright, yeah, it says beat in an egg. After the egg is beaten in, we'll be adding the next ingredient, which is probably my favorite ingredient because I love vanilla. Vanilla to me is delicious. Now, this does look actually really weird, but it's actually, oh, there we go. See, I was worried for a second because it was actually looking very, very odd the way the egg cream cheese. See, now it's looking a lot better. See, it's actually really like almost like a batter now, as opposed to like a big, this mixed up thing. So, oh yeah, look at that. That's looking good. Now what I'm going to do now, put this down. Hopefully you guys can see this. There, probably a little better. Now I'm going to add in the vanilla, and the vanilla calls for 1 teaspoon. Can I find a teaspoon? Maybe. Half a tea. Well, you know what? A teaspoon. And you can see right there. Alright, so I'm adding in this teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, look at this bottle. It's fancy. Ah! That was bad form on my part. Oops. See? This is why I don't make cookies or cook or do anything, because now I'm really going to have to get underneath that stovetop and clean it. Alright, time to beat in the vanilla. Give it a nice brown color to it. Alright. Hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. I'm having a fabulous time. It's all kind of gloppy. You hear that? Alright. And we will be moving on to the next step now. Alright, now as my hands smell like vanilla, which is fine, I gotta beat in my cake mix now into my bowl for the cookies. This is very easy package. Now this is an 18-ounce bag of cake mix. You know, I'm having a pretty good time here. I mean, I dropped vanilla everywhere in my stovetop, but that's a small price to pay for having a good time. Alright, in goes the cake mix, and I hope this bowl's big enough. Just big enough. Look at that. Alright. So now we're cooking. See? It's a big bowl now. Time is to beat this in. And beating this in is going to be very, very careful. So I will see you guys in a minute once the cake mix is beaten. Alright. Well, my misadventures in baking is almost done. It's almost beaten to what it needs to be right now, but this has been a big pain in the ass for the most part. I had the bright idea of saying, hey, why don't I just get my hands dirty in there? And then what happened when I got my hands dirty in there is that nearly half of the stuff came off of my hands, and I lost I don't know how many cookies I lost, but I lost some cookies, I'm sure, because a lot of it went down the drain in the sink. So, oh well. But this is just about done. As you can see, it's getting really difficult. This is when I wish I had an electric mixer, but you know, unfortunately, we don't have that. So we got to do it the old-fashioned way, like they probably were still doing it about 15 years ago. So it's called being strong and elbow grease. See, elbow grease is a major ingredient in making this specific cookie, because after I get done beating this, which is just about done, I'll be putting this in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. I'm gonna bring it back out, roll it out, cut the cookies, put them in the oven, and bang, you're gonna have cookies. So, see you guys in about 2 hours. 2 hours later. Alright people, I'm back. As you can tell, it's 2 hours later now, and our batter is done. It has been chilling for 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. Now it's ready to get the cookie stuff done to it. So the recipe calls for you to grab like a handful. You're supposed to roll it into balls just like this, something around that. And it's not really sticking to my hand, so that's a good thing. So, and then next thing you take confection sugar, which is pretty much powdered sugar, and you just roll it in the sugar, and I will show you what it looks like in a minute. Boom. Can you see that? There you go. And I got parchment paper over here, so I'm sticking out on the parchment paper, and I'm going to keep doing that until I get a whole tray full. So I'll see you guys in a minute when I got a tray full. Alright, so here are the finished products. These are the chocolate gooey butter cookie, whatever you want to call them. So these are the ones that are covered in the sugar. About to go into the oven. The countdown is begin, but I like putting the cookies in right now. Now the oven is at 375 degrees, and you see that it's red hot, meaning it's hot. Now these are going to go in the oven for 12 minutes of cooking. So let's do this. Well, I do it here on the microwave. So we do timer set 1 2 0 0 set. 12-minute countdown. And so I will see you guys in another 12 minutes. 3 2 1, and you know what that means. What's 318? That too. The 375. Bang! Look at those cookies. How you like that? Alright, come over here. Grab myself an oven mitt. Kind of hard to do with one hand. Alright, enough fun. Even though this was fun. I enjoyed making these cookies. They were a pretty good time. Ooh, they look delectable. They look very, very good. Alright, see, as you can tell, these were kind of like the smaller ones I made. And they got huge and bigger as time went on. Turn that off. So there you go, people. These are the chocolate gooey butter cookies. Ooh, they are gooey. We'll have to let them sit for a little bit. So, hope you guys enjoyed this bad cooking edition of Beers and Beards with Matt. Merry Christmas to you all, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.